If you're driving through the small town of Oxford, Alabama, about an hour east of Birmingham, and hear music coming from this brick house high on a hill, you might guess that somebody's listening to an oldies radio station, except that these are songs you've never heard before. That's because the members of the band called the Bridges were not even born yet during the heyday of American pop music in the 60s and 70s. The oldest member is only 21, the youngest is 16. They absorbed the music of that era almost by osmosis, they say, listening to their parents' favorite albums while growing up. Vocalist and guitarist Stacy Bird.
We really get a wide range of ages. It depends on what crowd we're playing for. Usually we get 15 to 30 is the age range that usually really like us, but then we'll meet a lot of people that are older and they're just like, we love it because it reminds us of a lot of harmony stuff like Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young and stuff like that.
The Bridges drummer, Jeremy Bird.
Old people love us. I don't know why.
Yeah, but that's good.
The Bridges is composed entirely of family members, 4 siblings and a cousin. Since the siblings' family name is Bird, B-Y-R-D, their first inclination was to call themselves the Birds, but that name was already taken, ironically by a famous 1960s California band. The Birds' father, the Alabama Birds that is, told them that his favorite band, growing up in North Carolina, was a local group called the Bridges. The name just felt right, they say. The fact that they lived next to a bridge didn't hurt either. While many young groups start out doing cover songs and gradually work up their nerve to perform their own material, the Bridges have taken the opposite path. Vocalist and keyboard player Natalie Bird.
We have so much respect for those bands. It's hard just to say, okay, we're going to do it. And then we say, well, let's just add our style to it so we don't put so much pressure on ourselves. And still, we're just like, the song's too good to change the arrangement. And we just can't find them, somewhere in the middle where we can. It's hard. It's hard for us.
The lyrics for the Bridges' original songs all come from member and cousin Brittany Painter. She wrote some of them while she was a sophomore in high school, including the one that currently welcomes visitors to the group's webpage, a song titled That Much.
I was, I believe, 16 years old, and I always tell the girls I remember that day specifically because it was just like a rainy day. My mom was cleaning, and I was just upstairs in my room and just started writing, and the words just happened, and it was one of the few songs that I finished in a day.
Bits and pieces of me distill into your sea, to be a part of you so deep that I become your next heartbeat. And I am prone to wonder about the spell I'm under, or is your touch a magic in itself?
I wrote a lot not out of experience. I just wrote like it sounded good to me, and I wrote it. And I hate to disappoint people and tell them that I never was really in love that much. But one day I'll be able to use that song on a personal
someday
level. Yeah.
16 was a productive year for Brittany. That's also when she wrote the lyrics for another of the group's favorite songs, To Whom It May Concern.
I had just discovered the A7 chord and just started playing around with it, and the first line just came out right when I sang along with it. Who are you to be on my mind all the time?
Who are you to be on my mind all the time? And who you are meeting my qualifications and making me have expectations and cravings for more.
A7, D minor, or
And
D7?
It's B7. Yeah.
All those jazzy chords.
Yeah.
I just kind of made them up.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was
The
doing that
timing is
either.
strength. Definitely strength.
Says the drummer.
There's the drummer.
I had no idea about time signatures. I didn't know the rules for anything, and so people would be like, that's a 3/4 time
Yeah,
song, and I'm
3/4
like,
time.
really? I don't know what that means.
We get a lot of our influence from stuff that our parents listened to back in the day, because there's not a lot of harmony out right now, like in popular music. So I guess that's where America and Simon and Garfunkel and Bread and all those people come in.
Well, hold that thought, I just caught you on my mind again. I'm giving up and I'm letting you in for now.
Right now, the Bridges are following in the footsteps of those vocal groups by polishing several new songs for the studio. They'll be releasing an EP this summer. Between now and the end of August, they'll be doing a lot of touring in Alabama and Georgia. As for the future, the group's youngest member, bass player Isaac Bird, hopes that the sky is the limit.
We want to do it kind of independently, doing it by ourselves, getting a crowd by ourselves and a fan base, and doing our CD first. And we hope to be signed in the next year or so. I mean, so as soon as we're ready for that, then hopefully they'll come to us. And big dreams, yeah, but still.
Guessing games are over.
For Tapestry, I'm Dale Short.
I know all the signs, just don't know where to start. Can't let my eyes be bigger than my heart this time. And I guess that's where I went wrong before. Piled up excuses and went back for more. You stepped foot in the tracks of my train of thought. Who'd have thought I'd ever give in to your smile? I've officially lost my state of mind, and can I find who is responsible? And who are you to be on